Hey everybody, it's Jason from Parallel Reality coming back with you here today with an article from MRC Newsbusters, America's Media Watchdog, dated February 18th. And I thought this was hilarious. I saw this clip and just did like probably the world's hardest facepalm. I'm surprised I don't have a mark on my forehead. And then I proceeded to smash my head against the wall because, well, you look at the headline here and it says, "I know history. Joy Behar thinks NATO fought Hitler and the Nazis in World War II." Well, I think we all know that if you're watching The View and trying to get any sort of knowledge about, well, history or basically anything, that's not the show to watch. You're probably incredibly misinformed if you're watching The View. So I saw this and I was just like, she said what? Like, okay, and then think that people watching this are going, yeah, that's right. Okay, that's the kind of level of smartness intelligence that we're smartness. Why did I say that? Intelligence that we're dealing with. So let's just dive right into the stupidity here. It says, "The dumb, it hurts." During Friday's edition of ABC's The View, moderator Joy Behar was venting about former President Donald Trump because she has, about the worst case of TDS on record. It's easily stage 4. So it's about President Trump threatening to pull out of NATO, something that didn't happen the first time he threatened it. But amid her pearl clutching, Behar lamented that Trump would be throwing away an alliance that had been in place for decades, an alliance which, according to her, fought Adolf Hitler and the Nazis. And at this point, you're probably going, huh? Which is exactly the right response to have to that. Because we're about to find out that a certain organization didn't exist at that time. Okay, so let's see what Joy Behar said. She says, "Because I know history," Behar ironically proclaimed in her rant, "and Putin will not stop at Ukraine if we don't help them. And Trump is saying he'll pull out of NATO. These are allies. We're all in this together in World War II, and now he's going to pull out of this. Outrageous," she exclaimed. And there's the embedded tweet. If you want to listen to it, go right ahead. I'm going to skip over it. Sure, there was some major crossover between the Allied powers of World War II and the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, particularly the United States, Great Britain, and Canada. And to give Behar the benefit of the doubt, there were also the European allied countries that had governments in exile, which included countries that had joined NATO as recently as last year. Czechoslovakia, Poland, Norway, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, France, Greece, and the different Balkan countries. But if World War II was Behar's only frame of reference, she might be very surprised to learn who some of our NATO allies were. It says, hint, they're former Axis powers, and I was about to just say this, countries like Italy, Finland, Romania, Bulgaria, and then there are the ones, the one that might shock her the most, Germany. So, according to Joy Behar, Germany was fighting Germany in World War II. Okay? I mean, Italy did... they were a former Axis power, but Italy, before the war ended, did switch to our side after they took down Mussolini. So, I mean, yeah, you could say what you want about that. Like, Italy was fighting Germany. Yeah, well, actually, they kind of ended up, I think, doing just that after they got their own shit sorted out. But, the other countries, those were, these were bad guys, and look, they're on the side. But, yeah, I would have loved it if someone there was just like, you do realize Germany is part of NATO. And just to see, if her brain actually, exploded live on air. Anyway, let's finish this up. There's only one more paragraph here. It says, she might also be stunned to learn that NATO was founded in 1949, 4 years after the end of World War II, as a collective defense alliance to oppose a former Allied power, the Soviet Union, and then Russia after communism collapsed. And, of course, no one on the set corrected her. I guarantee you people are afraid to correct her, and they'd probably get fired if they did. And I know there's no part of her that, after the show, is going you know what, I should probably fact check myself. And then, if this was me, I would have been like, you know what, that seems kind of weird. And I would have checked. And if I saw this and I was like, oh, damn, I was wrong, I would have the next day been like, yeah, I totally misspoke on that. And this is what actually happened. But, that didn't happen here because Joy Behar is an idiot. And so are all the people on The View, because it is not a show anybody should be watching. Anyway, I just thought that would be funny to make fun of Joy Behar because she is a dumbass. She is the second dumbest person on that show. I think everybody knows who I already think is the dumbest person on that show. But let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you soon.